प्रणाम, मेरा नाम दानिश अली है। मैं 8वीं कक्षा का छात्र हूँ। आज हम आपको हमारे इस विज्ञानीय प्रदर्शन में आपका स्वागत है। आज हम सूर्य ग्रहण और चंद्र ग्रहण के बारे में बताएंगे। ये है मेरे मित्र जीशान, ये आपको बताएंगे।
आइए जानते हैं सूर्य ग्रहण के बारे में। सूर्य ग्रहण जब भी होता है तब अमावस होती है, यानी सूर्य के चंद्रमा चांद हमें बिल्कुल भी नहीं दिखाई देता। और जब सूर्य और चंद्रमा और धरती अपने अक्ष पर जब भी एक ही लाइन में आते हैं तभी सूर्य ग्रहण होता है। यानी ये है सूर्य, ये है चंद्रमा और ये है धरती। सूर्य की जो प्रकाश है वो चंद्रमा पर पड़ती है, चंद्रमा की जो छाया है वो जो है धरती पर पड़ती है। जिस जगह पर छाया पड़ती है उस जगह पर थोड़ा सा अंधेरा होता है। चंद्र ग्रहण के बारे में जानकारी हुज़ैफा देंगे।
प्रणाम, मैं हुज़ैफा 8वीं कक्षा का छात्र आप सभी को चंद्र ग्रहण के बारे में जानकारी दूंगा। चंद्र ग्रहण जब भी होता है हमेशा पूनम की रात होती है, यानी चांद हमें पूरा गोल न दिखाई देता है पृथ्वी से। चंद्र ग्रहण तब होता है जब सूर्य, पृथ्वी और चंद्रमा एक ही लाइन में आते हैं। चंद्र ग्रहण के समय सूर्य अपना प्रकाश धरती पर डायरेक्ट पड़ाता है और धरती की छाया चंद्रमा पर गिरती है। चंद्र ग्रहण के समय चंद्रमा पर जो काला काला दिखाई देता है वो दरअसल हमारे ही पृथ्वी की छाया होती है। आप सभी लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि हर महीने पूनम या अमावस की रात होती है, तो हर महीने चंद्र ग्रहण या सूर्य ग्रहण क्यों नहीं होता? दरअसल इसलिए क्योंकि धरती के अक्ष पर चंद्रमा के अक्ष का झुकाव होता है। वो झुकाव करीब 5.15 डिग्री होता है। इसीलिए हर बार चंद्रमा अपने अक्ष पर पृथ्वी की छाया प्रवेश नहीं करती। इस कारण से हर महीने चंद्र ग्रहण या सूर्य ग्रहण नहीं होता। आपको हमारे कीमती समय देने के लिए धन्यवाद। हमारा प्रोजेक्ट नंबर है 4।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हुसैन पब्लिक स्कूल साइंस एग्जीबिशन में विज़िट किया और बहुत अच्छी तरह 8th और 9th के बच्चे एक्सप्लेनेशन और अपने काबिलियत के ज़ोर पे पूरे अच्छी तरह मेहनत करके बहुत ही अच्छी तरह वो लोग एक्सप्लेनेशन करे और साइंस का एग्जीबिशन ये बहुत ही कामयाब रहा। और इसी तरह और एक्सपेक्टेशन करता हूँ मैं आइंदा आने वाले एग्जीबिशन में ऐसी कामयाबी रहे। और बहुत अच्छी तरह मेहनत हुई है इसके पीछे, तो इंशाअल्लाह और भी आने वाले दिनों में इसी तरह एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेंगे हमारे इंशाअल्लाह। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. My name is Mahwiz Zaha. I am from 8th. Welcome to Scientistia of 2022.
My name is Maliha Afreen.
My name is Sumara Anjum.
My name is Bianan.
Our topic is all about vertebrates and invertebrates. Firstly, we will know what is vertebrate, what is invertebrate. Vertebrate, an animal of a large group distinguished by their backbone. Invertebrate, an animal of a large group lacking their backbone. Now my friend Subira is going to explain some examples of vertebrates and invertebrates.
Some examples of invertebrates: amphibians. Examples of vertebrates: amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and fish, and other birds are some examples of vertebrates. Some examples of invertebrates: crab, spider, starfish, snails are some examples of invertebrate. Now my friend Zubia Samin is going to explain about this.
Mammals are characterized by the presence of membrane glands, which in females produce milk for presenting the glands. Amphibians can live both in water and on land. Reptiles are air-breath covered in special skin made up of scale, bony plate, or combination of both.
Now me and my friend is going to explain some differences between vertebrates and invertebrates. The main difference and most important difference between vertebrates and invertebrates is possessing with backbone and lacking of backbone. Vertebrates have closed circulatory system.
Invertebrates have open circulatory system.
5% of animal species are vertebrates.
95% of animal species are invertebrates.
Presence of complex and highly specialized organ system with specific functions.
Presence of a simple and unorganized nervous system.
They do not have compound eyes.
Invertebrates have compound eyes.
Thank you for giving your precious time for a great exhibition. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today I have visited Hussain Public School. After visiting the school, I have attended the exhibition which has been placed over here. So I have seen a lot of projects. Here the students have did a lot of efforts on making the projects. This is a very basic thing for all the students, and it is a very good for improving the skills. So I appreciate all the students of Hussain Public School for making their efforts. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Mohammad Fazan Ahmed from class 8B. Our topic is space pollution. Anything that is orbiting around the earth causes the space pollution. As we launch rockets and satellites from the earth after completion of our mission, we won't take it back. That causes the space pollution. There are 2,000 active satellites and 3,000 dead ones. And there are 34,000 pieces of space junk orbiting around the earth. Space junk doesn't create many harm to us. But suppose if we launch a rocket from the earth, it must pass through this junk. If a little bit of junk also hit that object, it gets destroyed. We can clean that space junk by entering it in Earth's atmosphere so that it can burn in Earth's atmosphere.
So I am going to explain you about the Big Bang Theory. It is a theory, not a fact, but most of the scientists believe this. And according to this, the universe began nearly 13.7 billion years ago. With the explosion of a bubble or an energy ball, which is called cosmic egg. And after this explosion, the time, space and the matter came into existence. And shockingly, all these events like the formation of time, space and matter happened in just a fraction of time. Now the universe was getting cold, and it was cold enough to form the particles of matter and antimatter. So these were two opposite types. So they've clashed together and they completely destroyed each other. And some amount of matter managed to survive. That matter later became the universe. Now the temperature was falling, and now it is nearly 1 billion degrees Celsius. It was fall. So what happened is this was cold enough to form the most stable particles, neutrons and protons. And again the temperature was falling. So both these protons and neutrons came together and formed the first atom, hydrogen. And after this, millions of years of this explosion, the hydrogen came together and it clumped together. When the gravity started to pull it under the pressure, they have formed the galaxies and the stars. This is how our galaxy and the stars were formed. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. Today I will tell you about Space Shuttle. The Space Shuttle is also called as Space Transportation System, the partially reusable rocket launch vehicle developed by NASA to go into Earth orbit. The Space Shuttle did many things. It could carry up to 7 astronauts at a time. The Space Shuttle was like a moving van. It took satellite to space, so they could orbit the Earth. The shuttle carried large parts into space to build the International Space Station.
Good morning everyone. My name is Abdul Mukhid Patel from 8th B. Today our topic is Moonlander and Rover System. A lunar rover or moon rover is a space exploration vehicle designed to move across the surface of the moon. The Apollo program lunar roving vehicle was driven by 3 American members, Apollo 15, 16 and 17. Other rovers had been partially or fully autonomous robots such as Soviet Union's Lunokhod and Chinese Yudos. An Indian mission failed, but Japan and Greece had currently planned past missions. Lunokhod 1, Apollo lunar rover, Lunokhod 2, U2, Pragyan, Chandrayaan 2 rover. Current missions.
Good morning to one and all. I am Mohammad Rehan of class 8B. I am telling a short note on Chandrayaan 2. Chandrayaan 2 is a second lunar exploration of the development of the ISRO. Thank you.
Amazing world of science. Our topic is geostationary satellite. Geostationary satellite is any satellite which is placed in the geostationary orbit. The distance of the geostationary orbit from the Earth's surface is 35,786 kilometers. It appeared at a fixed point if viewed from the surface of the Earth. And its application broadcasting mainly TV, 2-point multi-point, distribution of cable TV to all over the world, and forecast the changes in climate. Thank you.
Good morning everyone.
Good morning everyone. My name is Mohammad Shoaib from the group of riders. Goal 13. Our topic is about climate action. Climate action means suddenly change in the environment on Earth. This change may affect the industrialization. The summer season is increasing day by day, and the winter season is becoming shorter and shorter every day due to global warming. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Our topic is to explain industry, innovation and infrastructure. It is about industry, innovation and infrastructure. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Group, and it is adopted by United Nations General Assembly in 2015. And its aim is to build resilient infrastructure and promote sustainable industrialization and further innovation.
We are 4 members. We made a model on space suit. Astronaut wear space suit for traveling, working and living in space.